Servus! Welcome back, everybody. So, without further ado, we are gonna head straight down into the unknown to hopefully meet our good friend Elsa and Bruni and all the other spirits. What the hell is that? Book. Okay, well, there's a blinking light. I suppose that is a button that we're gonna push. Now, what do we do? That didn't sound good. That reminds me of Susie's lab. In all her short life, Jenny LeClue had never found herself in such a peculiar place. The town that once seemed a small, lifeless pond was suddenly an ocean of mysterious possibilities, equal parts terrifying and intriguing. It was incredible. Yes, an incredible mystery in her very own backyard. Case of the mysterious laboratory. We're inspecting everything. Looks fancy. And broken. Okay, this one has a big boulder on it. Jenny wiped away a thick layer of dust. Jeez, how long has this been here? Clearly the equipment had laid dormant for a long time, and yet it's so futuristic. Straight out of those comics Keith is always reading. Starship Cadets and the Race for Space. It feels 80. Now I'm starting to sound like CJ. There must be a logical explanation for all this. But its purpose would remain a mystery. Jenny dared not to touch its intricate interface. Yeah, sure. I'll just press all the buttons and see what happens. Oh dear. What does that do? Okay. I kind of have no idea what I'm doing. Those seem too much the same. Or maybe not. What does this do? I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if that is obvious. I think it probably is. Wait. Now that looks funny. I have no idea what I'm doing. What do you want me to do? No, I think this is definitely how this needs to be, I think. To turn this one around. I wanted to make this a quick little episode. This sounds. Oh. I think I'm kind of doing it. I had it. I was so close. What did I do? No, no, no. Okay. I almost understand something. Somebody do that for me. What am I doing wrong? Everything, probably, but. Is that not what I'm supposed to be doing? Ha! I somehow did it. As Jenny turned the dials, she heard something hidden in the static. A voice! No, shit, but what is it saying? Rabbit 49, Beer 78, Whale 36, Rabbit 55, Weasel 23. It's a pattern and it keeps repeating. Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. People in the future sure talk whale. Was it a cry for help? Shopping list? Someone with extremely limited vocabulary? Whatever it is, it must be important. And so she transcribed it in her journal. Thank God, because I sure as hell can't remember that. I think I suck at puzzles. Oh. Uh-huh. Something stuck to the bottom of the ladder. Pick up a paper. It was just a blank piece of paper. Or is it? Jenny traced her finger over the page. She felt the clear indentations left by a pen. I know exactly what to do. Oh yeah, I loved doing that as a kid. I felt like a detective. It worked! 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a password that is like, wow, yeah sure, secret laboratory 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a code of some kind. The world's least secure code, yeah. Please enter authorization code to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation. Wow. Pull the lever, Kronk. I hope it's not the wrong lever. What have I done? Sphere hermetically sealed. Okay. Magnetic transducer cause charging. Rotational phase harmonic stabilized. Cleansing experiment 8.037. What's happening? Yeah, that's a good question. Radioactive safety margins cleared. Running at 54% efficiency. It says it's working. What's it doing? Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber. Why did it talk about radioactivity? I don't like that. I should get out of here before my skin melts off. Yep. Totally agree. Totally agree. Now skedaddle. Well, that sure was interesting. Interesting. The boulders must have weighed a ton each, yet they floated in the air like balloons. CJ said he saw a swarm of you for circling the Forgotten Forest. Was Jenny beginning to make sense of CJ's wild ramblings? I'm going to need a bucket of coffee to unpack all of this. I just hope they keep floating and don't like fall on my head or something. My nose is itchy. Oh god! Yep. Crashed spaceship. Kind of experiment. How long has it been here? The rabbit, the bear, the whale, the weasel, the wolf, the bear, the hawk, the rabbit. Nearly died again. More coffee. Okay. Sounds good. No squares allowed. Look at treehouse. Our old fort. It didn't look like much, but this treehouse had once been Jenny and Keith's favorite hiding spot. I could never climb up there on my own. Keith always had to help me. They schemed and planned and swore to never let anything come between them. Just thinking about it hurt. What was that? Stephen! What? Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man. Not this again. Something's out there. Something big. Okay, don't look at me. Real big. There's nothing there. But I'm getting some super spooky vibes, man. The last time, Kevin, the radios are for emergencies only. That was lucky. I need to be more careful. The house was swarming with police, but she knew this place like the back of her hand. If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue. It's tempting, but Jenny couldn't risk being seen by the police. Yet those. This is out of the police line sight. The basement was her best entry point to the house. Except that window is locked and all my lockpicking gear is inside. Well, then you take the open one over there. Great police work. The window was ajar, the frame damaged. Somebody broke into my house. That is my job. But who? The police had used the front door. Whoever it was, that's my way in. Jenny recalled the Christmas Eve when she had climbed down the chimney and discovered how difficult the jolly old man's job was. And dirty. There's definitely a clean way in. I only found a way in. I was just checking. If I don't know, I could find interesting stuff. Ah, yeah, that's a sticker. Jenny could climb the tree. I already see an easier way in. Yeah, I know. I was just looking for things like that. Not that I need it, but is there anything more? No, okay. Then we've got it. To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to creep carefully past the police officer. One false move and the game would be up. I'm gonna wait until he does that again. Caught. Jenny would have to think fast or risk being jailed like her mother. Cat. Here goes nothing. I'm glad she does the sounds. Stephen, please tell me you're there. What's up, buddy? I think you should know. He says 100% certainty. There's a... Spit it out already. There's a mountain lion out here. Very likely. They're indigenous to this area. What? Just don't let it eat you. I don't need any more paperwork. Oh god. I think I'll head inside for a minute to check something. Nice. Nice work, Jenny. Whew, that was close. And impossible to do something else. Yes, she was creeping so freaking slow. Someone definitely forced this open. Would Jenny enter the dark basement? Yep. I don't see a reason to stick around. It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought. Enter. Jenny was in, undetected. Home sweet home. Boop. What the heck? Who left this here? Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one. Let's see who this belongs to. I mean, oh, okay. There's fingerprints, wow. The Hawk and the Weasel. I think this was a book that was lying around where we found the corpse of Dean Strasberry. Who carries around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside? The Hawk and the Weasel. Hang on a second. Jenny recognized the book. She's seen a copy of it next to the Dean's lifeless body. Told ya. In the library. There must be something significant about it. Will we have a coat with the beer and a hawk and the weasel? I don't think there's anything interesting around the edges. So you know, where did I zoom? Here did I zoom. The rabbits and the bear. There once lived a family of rabbits. Their home was a 3-story tall carrot cake near a river. Walking past, a bear smelled the delicious frosting and began eating the cake. What is this madness? She will purge us of house and home, cried the smallest rabbit. Soon the house had lost nearly all its icing. Eventually, the only thing left was the furniture. Satiated, the bear left and the terror passed. The rabbits had survived. They were now free to run about and gather materials to build a new house, hopefully a bit less tasty this time. Cute. The hawk and the weasel. High above the forests, a hawk spotted a weasel and attacked. Injured, the weasel lay low in the grass where it could listen for its pursuer and lick its rancid wounds. But the hawk was relentless. Fear soon turned to despair. "How will I survive?" cried the weasel. Suddenly, the screeching of the hawk was silenced by a thunderous blow. An enormous black crow had carried the hawk away. Relieved, the weasel slinked home, laughing at its good fortune. I just realized that there are those numbers. And those don't do anything, okay, but I can click on that. This feels familiar, like I've seen it before. Wait, no, I've heard it before. On the radio in the underground lab. Could there be a connection between a cryptic radio message and this book? Let's find out. Can I now talk about those, or are those really not? Those are not interesting, really? Okay, I thought for sure they were. Let me just quickly check this page for clues. Okay, that's nothing. Well, then we'll read The Wolf and the Sheep. A wolf who had caught its feet in a hunter's trap pleaded with a passing sheep. "Please free me before my wound becomes infected and death comes to take me." "Why should I help you when you would as soon eat me?" demanded the sheep. "Come now, let us not relive past transgressions," said the wolf. "Free me now, and I shall be your servant forever." And so the sheep released the wolf, and the wolf ate the sheep. What a douchebag move. Quickly check for clues first. I don't know what we're looking for. Oh, I'm looking for... Oh, okay. I only just noticed the thingies there. Okay. Wolf, bear, hog, rabbit. Okay, so... I will then get back to here. Rabbit 49. Oh, am I supposed to be counting words? Ugh, okay. Okay, well, first we're reading this. The Boy and the Whale. One day, a terrible storm rolled through the valley, flooding the town and forming a lake. One boy survived by floating upon his bed. Exhausted and starving, he prayed, "Someone please save me, and I will forever be in your debt." Suddenly, a whale came diving down through the maze of clouds. She disappeared below the water, then suddenly surfaced, lifting the boy onto her back. The whale said, "I'm in desperate need of a navigator. Can you help me find my way home?" The boy agreed, and so she fed him fish, and off they flew into the sky to find a new home together. Cute. So we're looking for 36. This should be around here somewhere. Honestly, I'm too lazy to count. I'm just waiting for the thing to show up. Okay, rabbit is back here. 55. Weasel is here. 23. Soon they will all listen. Wolf 51. the last word, okay. Okay, but I kind of want to read this one because I haven't read it. The Goose and the Golden Egg. There once was a woman who discovered a magical goose that laid golden eggs. The woman collected the eggs for herself and sold them, becoming very rich. But she soon grew impatient, since this goose could only lay a single golden egg each day. So the woman cut open the goose, intending to take all the eggs at once. But in the end, she found no eggs inside, and the goose was dead. Well, that woman sure was not smart. Okay, let's see that last clue. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Soon they will all listen, relive their rancid past. The message read like a threat. But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer? Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message, in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in a forest. And the secret to decode this message is written in a children's book, which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement. All of this was true. That doesn't make any less crazy. That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding. But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant. Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee. Only then would the answers become clear. I guess I'll let it brew for a bit, but right now I need to get to my room and find my detective gear. And we are gonna do that tomorrow, because I have a dog outside this door who really wants to go pee. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys!